Is 20 minutes, 30 minutes enough for you to get the snatch body that you want and deserve so much? That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, it's actually a question that someone posted in one of my videos, but it is a question that people do ask a lot. So we're going to talk about the length of workouts and what's necessary and what's not. Okay, but before I do, if you're new, I'm Tiffany. I'm a certified personal trainer. I'm also a nutrition specialist, and this is Snatch Chat, where I'm here to help you lose fat, but not your mind, and in the least amount of time. Okay, so just putting that out there. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Even if you're not new, especially do it. Okay, and then press like if you do find the information helpful. I do post every week. Last but not least, there is a freebie in the description where you can get a few workouts. You can get some nutrition and some mental and habit change tips as well. Okay, and that's a completely free resource. Okay, so definitely go check that out. All right, but about these workouts. Okay, so look, first of all, I'll just go ahead and get the gist and the most important thing out the way. No, you do not need to do 2-hour workouts in order to get the body you want. Okay, there's actually a study done. Okay, a couple years ago. Actually, it may have been last year. I have to relook, but it pretty much said that they did a whole experiment and found that 30 to 60 minutes is the optimal amount of time for a workout in order for it to be most efficient. Anything longer than that, they found it started having weird kind of psychological effects and stuff like that. Now, this is to be taken with a grain of salt. I am not saying that anything over, an hour is not necessary for some people. Okay, everybody's different. Sometimes you just want to make up for what you missed out on. But the rule of thumb is no, you do not need to work out for a very long time. Okay, that is that. All right, and the reason I know this for sure is because I base my whole subscription and my coaching around 30 to 35 minute workouts. Okay, the longest ones are 40. It used to be 45 every now and then, but that's just because I like to gab and talk a lot. So I've cut them down to get them to about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, and they're efficient. What makes a workout efficient is that you understand programming and how to build your workouts correctly. Okay, so what a lot of people do is they will just find random workout videos, okay, and they will do them, but they don't understand that there is a rhyme or reason to the order of exercises, and there's rhyme or reason to what kind of exercises. So the simplest way I can tell you to apply this to yourself is to make sure you're doing exercises. If you want a really short workout, is to do exercises that are compound exercises, which means that they work more than one body part or one muscle. Okay, so say something like deadlifts, that's working pretty much your whole body. Even though we do think of it as leg day, it takes your whole body to get involved, so you're getting a lot of muscles worked. Squats, same thing. Like a bent over row, that is a compound exercise. Shoulder press, you're working your chest and you're working your shoulders. Same with chest press. Now, when you start getting to these single muscle exercises, that's when they become a little bit more, not compact, but you're really only working one muscle. So anything like hip abduction, where you put your leg out and it's just, that's the technical term is a hip abduction. Okay. But like clamshells would be an example of what people will call a hip abduction. Okay. So that's just working your outer thigh, right? It's not working anything else. So those exercises should be sprinkled in sporadically, but a lot of your routine should at least be composed of several compound exercises in order to do that. Okay. Also, you can break up workouts. You know, this is a tactic for people when they say they don't have a lot of time. So one thing I did do is a lot of my members of my subscription, you know, everyone's always talking about time. That's what I kind of try to focus on. So I started adding 8-minute workouts, okay, to the subscription on top of the 30 to 35-minute ones so that people could sneak them in. So that's also a tactic you can use. If you really cannot get in 30 to 35-minute workouts, you could do several, but it is going to take several, okay, 10 to 20-minute workouts, okay? You just kind of have to figure out how to structure it correctly and all of that, okay? So the quick answer is yes, of course you can get snatched, okay? Now it takes other stuff. Now don't be, you know, it takes other stuff. Also, let me just say, I would say 3 to 4 times a week is plenty as well. It does not need to be every day. I forgot to mention that. You do not need to work out every single day. You do want to add some cardio. Okay, cardio is important, but it doesn't need to be super intense. You don't have to do a ton of it. It actually can, you know, affect your strength training negatively if you're overdoing it on the cardio. So I would always put strength training as the priority. Okay, so yes, now I can say that is pretty much my overall gist, and that is the quick answer is yes, you can definitely get in shape and change your body for the better just with short workouts, okay? You just have to know what you're doing. If you do want some help with that, you can always join my coaching program, Snatch Sessions. It's bomb.com. You get workouts every week. So everything is on a like as you go kind of basis. So a lot of people don't do well with like written programs where they have to just like do it. They get everything at once. So it's like it's dripped to you. So you every week you get the workouts, okay, and you get 3 for that week, and then you have access to the ones from the previous week, okay? So you can do add-on workouts. And then I have like the 8-minute workouts, which you can also do as add-ons. And then you know, there's stretch videos. There's just all this stuff, but it's structured for you, so you don't have to figure out what to do. Okay, you don't have to figure out what's next. Should I be doing this? Everything is done by me, and I structure everything for optimal fat burn as well. Okay, so anyways, just, you know, shameless plug. It sure is shameless because, you know, this is Snatch Chat. So anyway, all right, so that is it for this topic. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you have any extra questions or don't know what I'm talking about, you can always leave a comment in the description. Other than that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and make sure you go and get your free starter kit, okay? Get your workouts and your extra tips, okay? So that's it. Till next time, eat well, drink well, take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and I will see you soon.